Hey, how's it going? I wanted to float this idea around because I was talking to my mom about uh, the Bible and Armageddon and all this stuff, and at the end of the world, you're supposed to have this sign on your hand or some mark on your forehead, according to the Bible, about the end of the world to allow you to proceed in the devil's realm while Judgment Day's going on and all this, like towards the end of the days. And I was just thinking, well, I gotta tell you, for one, I'm not religious, okay? So my mom was like, "You're just trying to talk me out of being religious." I was like, "No, I want to tell you this. What if, by accepting money, by the fact that you accept money, that's like the mark of the beast?" Like, I proceeded to tell my mom how we're guilty as an empire, as citizens of this empire, for consenting or choosing to ignore the fact that our country and the businesses of our country pillage and rape and murder the communities and the world. And right off the bat, my mom's like, "No, no, 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 I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. What are you talking about?" And it's so difficult for me to explain to someone who's so far removed from such things. I try to tell her, "Hey, you know what? Cell phones have the material to use to make batteries is mined from child labor, or chocolate is used. Children are used slave labor to farm chocolate. They probably never even tasted it. I've seen uh, people who make iPhones. They have nets to keep them from jumping off and committing suicide because they do it so much. And the list go on and on. We use oil for our cars, gas, electricity, coal. I mean, everything we use, the shirts, the clothes, the wood, the houses, everything we use is tainted with the stain of empire. We can't even grow our own food. The seeds come from Monsanto. We can't even, get the water. It's from Nestle now. Everything is taken. It's frightening. But I tell my mom this because if you're so righteous and you believe in these teachings of the Lord, why do you consent to your politicians to do such ill-willed things? Why do you consent them? Oh, you don't. You didn't vote for them. You didn't vote at all. Or you did vote for them, and now you don't care that they did that shit or that they're doing that shit. And I couldn't really insult my mom so hard as to go in on her like I'm trying to rant on her, but I was really getting upset because I couldn't explain to her the depth of the dollar, the petrodollar, and how we perpetuate endless war to keep our empire afloat. And I understand if we end the wars, we end the nation. And we'll have to disperse power, and power is a vacuum, and where will it go? Power is like energy. It never disappears. It just moves, changes form. I want the power to be with the people. But how are we going to do that? There's a far, far stretch from just giving up. But I want to know what's going on with how we structurize this power. Power of the people. And oddly enough, that is socialism. In a manner of speaking, democratic socialism seems to be the way to go, where you get a little flavor of both the capitalist side and the socialist side. But right now, capitalism is fucking us up pretty badly. And if you understood any of this, you would think like we're living in the end of times. Because to survive in this world as we know it, you have to live off the devil's dirty dollar. And there's no way around it. We're all guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. And it's sad. It really is sad. I don't even want to end it. I'm addicted to this life. I enjoy electricity. And I enjoy cell phones. I enjoy the times I have, places I go. And I know that if we want to end it and disperse it all around, that our power will dissipate. And there's a strong possibility that I won't get any of this stuff. We won't get any of this stuff. It will be because we don't know how to make it, and we can no longer take it. Because right now we're just taking it. Anyway, something to conversate about. Think about it. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And peace.